What's good, everybody? It's your boy Need for She coming back with another episode of my podcast. I'm just reminiscing. And today I got my homie on with me, Mr. Thiery Vesta. We
Yeah,
call Thiery, but my homie, he was able to, get some free time and just come on and talk with me today.
for sure, man. Appreciate you for having me, my guy.
It's all love. It's all love. Every time we do stuff, it's all love. I'm just happy you even said, you was like, hey, Sheed, I want to be on this. I was like, bro, I appreciate it because I be trying to find people to be on all the time. So the fact that you hit me up and was like,
Yeah,
bro, I want to do this, I was like, bro, I appreciate it.
for sure. We gotta support black business.
Yes, we do, bro. We got to support it every time.
For
So
sure.
if we do it, I'm going to do it like I do every podcast. How was it for you growing up? What was life like for Terry growing up from elementary school all the way through?
Man, it was I had my fair share of ups and downs, man. I'm from Orange Mound, so I had a semi-typical story. Single mama, three kids. Well, I can't say that I had a deadbeat daddy, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? I always had cousins there. So, family always was a big thing for me because that's all I really saw growing up. So
Right.
it was cool for elementary, middle school. That's when I got exposed to the world because I started riding the city bus. I wasn't riding the school bus.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a difference when you ride the city bus, when you see them crackheads get on the bus at 6 in the morning and stuff.
Right.
So and then I got to high school and man, it was just even more maturing from there. I get really trying to find myself being a social outcast and stuff. But it was cool, man. Like I said, ups and downs, but God always got me through.
Always. What elementary school you went to?
I went to Sherwood
Okay.
Elementary.
Okay.
For
Cool.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. How you like it? How you like it in Sherwood?
Man, it was
Or
cool,
do
I
you
guess.
remember a lot of it?
I remember teachers and I remember like people, but I don't just remember too many moments. I remember in kindergarten we stuffed this one kid in the locker, but we was just playing though. We was just playing. We got
Nigga,
him out.
y'all five. Y'all 5 years old sticking 5 and 6 year olds sticking kids in lockers. That's not
Man, look,
cool.
this what I was seeing on TV. So I was just trying to, you know what I'm saying. And then I got in trouble because I tried to cut somebody's hair with scissors. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, now that I realize, I guess I was like a class clown growing up because I got in trouble for putting a kick me sign on somebody's back. Like, how you get in trouble for something like that?
Well,
That's
because
harmless.
you letting people know to kick me.
But everybody know that's harmless, bro. You just take it off your back. Keep going, man. You ain't have to get me in trouble.
Right, nah, bro, because if somebody random come and kick me, it's a wrap. I gotta be like, bro, something wrong. A random.
Man, look, the first time, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go on push. The second time, you gotta be like, all right, something going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta wise up. You feel me?
Man, I'm 6.
See? That's what I'm saying, bro. And these streets, no, I'm just playing.
Like, boy, I'm 6. I'm trying to get the coloring box with the pencil sharpener in it. I'm trying
I
to get
don't
that.
know. I guess my mind was just a little different.
If you gotta ride the city bus, then yeah, your life is gonna be definitely different.
Yeah.
Grow
For
up
sure.
what you expect.
But I ain't gonna lie, I really had more fun in middle school than probably half of like all the elementary and probably maybe half of high school.
Yeah. I could.
Like that was man, that's where I met most of my close friends, the same friends that I hang out with to this day. That's where I met most of them folks at.
Mm-hmm.
Like folks don't even know I met a lot of them through choir. Most of us was in the choir singing and stuff. A lot of folks did not know that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of different things. Do you go on field trips a lot?
In middle school for sure, but it was a lot of it was for choir though. Like I ended up going to Canada 8th grade year.
Real?
Yeah, I went to Toronto for like a little choir trip. That was cool. Went to Niagara Falls and some more. That was straight.
Went out the country at
Yeah,
13.
you hear me? You know, they call me international Thiery, man. That's what they call it.
They call them IT. I say
Yep.
that.
Hey,
They
man,
call
we
them
out
IT.
here, man.
Yes.
We out here.
Man, did y'all have I know some people, most of the people in the city had that. Did y'all have field day in elementary school?
What did we,
Okay.
boy?
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't wait. Field day, you had all type of snacks and stuff. Go outside, playing Red Rover,
Red
all type
Rover,
of
Red
stuff.
Rover. Man.
Man, we at, and then in Sherwood, it's like I don't know if anybody ever been rolled past Sherwood. It's like a big like field, like big field. So we was just right
That's
out there playing, bro. Like
that's how Cromwell was. Cromwell, it was sitting on top of the hill. It was sitting on
yeah,
top of the hill. That's the elementary school, and we surrounded by nothing but field. Nothing but field.
yeah. Field day was fun, especially fourth and fifth grade.
Mm,
Field day was fun.
I can see that too, man. When you get to middle school, what middle school you went to? You end up
I
going?
went to Colonial.
I went to Wooddale, so Colonial, we already know what it is. We already know what it is.
Yeah, we played y'all in just about everything.
Everything. It was us playing y'all, Hickory Ridge, and American Way.
Ridgeway.
Ridgeway, American Way. That's what we was playing at all the time.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all cheated my 8th grade year, bro. Y'all was way too big. Y'all had 9th graders on y'all team,
Bro,
boy.
what's my
Y'all was
football,
cheating.
basketball?
Football,
Oh, football, eighth grade. Your eighth grade year was when did you graduate high school? 2010 or 11?
2011.
Okay, so you was in the eighth grade with my brother. You was in the eighth grade with Mike then because Mike was he was in the eighth grade and he graduated 2011 too. So yeah, y'all so the football team then that was Robin and them.
Yeah,
Robin
they
was
was
Robin was
cheating.
big. Yeah, Robin was
They
big.
was big.
Robin was
We out here, them folks out there feeding them boys steroids in middle school.
Robin was big boys. And then they went to most of them ended up going to Southwind.
For real?
Yeah, they went to Wooddale for like a year, but most of them ended up going to Southwind.
I
That was
would have went to Southwind too.
Yeah, they was at Wooddale for like 2 years, ninth and 10th grade year, but 11th, 12th grade year, they was at Southwind. But
Man,
that's when Southwind started opening up their high school for more grades. That's when they started opening up.
yeah,
So they went over there.
I would have did that too. That's the move.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I played
Man.
football in middle school, but I ain't played to my 8th grade year. I only played 1 year in middle school.
Yeah, I only played 8th grade, ninth, and when I got to high school, ninth to 10th grade, that was about it.
Yeah, I was yeah, we did a whole bunch of stuff. Did y'all have middle school dances and stuff?
Yeah, I went to a couple because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, where I stay, Sherwood Middle is really in my neighborhood school, so I ain't really just stay out over there where Colonial was. So I ain't go to too many dances, but I went to a few of them dances. They were live. Them girls our age was freaky back then.
Bruh, I said we used to have little like sock hops and stuff in elementary school, having little dance contest. I was like, we doing dance contest, we doing chicken head bucking to each other and stuff. Like,
Hey, remember you? I forgot the name of the dance. The little pancake and the heel toe and stuff.
pancake heel toe, chicken head, we did it all.
All them
And
boy.
then at the middle school and went to my first middle school dance, I was like, oh, this what we do. This how we get down. This how
Yeah,
this how the girls get down. Say it.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know what happened between elementary and middle school.
But
They done.
that switch flipped just like that. They
Oh boy.
Some girls started feeling out a little bit more, a little bit thicker than what they are. I was like, so y'all know how to dance. We in lines just vibing back and forth with them. I was like,
It's like, hold on, man. I don't know. I'm supposed to be feeling the way I'm feeling right now.
I was like, what? But then that feeling, that doubt in my head, that quickly disappeared. After that, it was a wrap. I was like, yes, I'm finna go act up.
Yeah, you already know what it is now.
Right. Middle school was cool. It was kind of a blur. Those 3 years came and went. They came and went, but it was fun. Like you said, you met most of your friends in middle school. I got friends in my phone that I talk to kind of on a regular basis that I've been knowing since elementary school. I still got folks I talk to.
Yeah, that how I be, man. I try to be cool with everybody. Everybody know me as trying to be a cool guy, but as far as like the people in my inner circle, yeah, I met them in middle school for the
Yeah,
most part.
yeah. And most of the people that I got real love for outside of my college friends that I met, it was elementary school all the way up because none of us transferred schools. We all ended up staying together
Yeah.
out most of the time. So we saw each other every year because we knew we all taking the same classes because we always so it was one of those.
It
Then
was straight, man. Hey, man, I remember my middle school was loud though. I remember one time it was this big fight. I'm talking about big fight, like, well, it really wasn't a big fight. It was just like a few dudes against another few dudes. But literally the whole eighth grade class was like following them folks. And as soon as everybody get to fighting, the eighth grade principal came out. And you would have thought the police came, bro. The way we scattered that mud, bro. Them was some days right there.
yeah, man, we saw a lot of stuff in middle school, but most of the time I saw some really crazy stuff when I got to high school. It was a wrap. It was
Oh yeah.
their high it got. When with their middle, they were so bad over there. They was pulling the fire alarm every day. Every day they pulling the fire alarm. Police and the fire department up there every day. It was one day. It was so many fights outside. They broke up into different parts of the school. It was like 7, 8 fights going on at one time. A teacher got to fight with a student. It was
Oh,
like, it was bad. And we be at the middle school. We could hear the fire alarm go off. We going to the door, out there fighting. We went down there. We went outside when the high school used to have their football homecoming parade. They used to go around the block and just and they have cars, little floats and stuff playing music outside. This when Walk It Out was big. This when DJ
oh yeah.
DJ Unk and them was big. Walk It Out. They get out
Yeah.
dancing and we just out there like, bro, they lit. These
Hey, you know what's crazy? One thing I ain't realized, unless in other cities like probably Chicago, it may be normal, but when we went to college and I met other people from other cities, I didn't realize that not having police at your school wasn't normal.
right.
Like that's really not normal. But growing up in Memphis City schools, like
Bro, they was on speed dial. Blue Crush was on speed dial.
if they wasn't already there, like we had airport security, the little what's it called, the metal detectors, airport metal detectors.
We had metal detectors too. Blue Crush was on speed dial because they was there every day because somebody was getting a fight. Ambulances was there a lot. People was getting fights. People were getting stabbed, stumped out. It was just bad. It was like, bro, we was like, bro, we see these motherfuckers, and then Memphis police, they pull up in the Durangos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They pulling up in Durangos. So
Dang, they weren't playing no game back then.
right, they
They
pulling up.
don't care. They don't care if you a student or not, child or not. They treating your ass just like a little criminal.
Yes, they putting you in them Durangos, and then across the street from the high school, it's a walkway that connects street to street. We call it the catwalk. We
Yeah.
call it the catwalk. That's where all the fights went down. Most of the fights went down over there in the catwalk. Folks got to fight in between there every time. They
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of our fights used to happen like in front of our little auditorium little part. I remember one time these two girls got to fighting and another girl tased her. I was like, damn, Shawty, you got a taser? Man. And she was, it ain't funny now, but when I saw how she was shaking and shit when she got tased, boy, back then, that shit was funny.
Bruh, I seen a dude was fighting. He was losing the fight, but dude got up and his shirt was bloody, and he didn't know why. Dude down there, he on top, he punching him. He don't know. Dude got a pencil sticking him. He don't know till he get up and his white shirt red. He don't know how his blood. Dude down there still. It's like, all right, bro, you got a couple hits on my face, but you cut up.
Right.
And man, I was like, bruh. So they got to fight in the catwalk so much. Police started going over there. They just moved. They just started fighting on the other field. They just went down to the middle school, started fighting over there because police weren't going over there. They didn't care. It was like, bruh, we had gang fights, big gang fights over there.
Yeah.
They
We
stopped.
ain't had too many big gang fights, but yeah, we had a few
We had
gang
one so
fights.
bad. It was on the news, and they stopped us from wearing colors to school because of that. We had to wear a basic white, black.
I remember hearing that though. Yeah, I remember that.
That's how it was. I think it was Hoovers and Bloods. It was some Hoovers. It was some Hoovers and Bloods. It was a Hoover and Blood fight. That mug was deep because they got to fight at the school, down the street on Clearbrook. They went all the way around there. Police.
Damn, they went to Clearbrook.
Yeah,
Damn.
Clearbrook right next to Wooddale. Clearbrook was right there. So we was all the way around there fighting. They was all the way over there fighting. I was just like, bro, I'm talking about you can't wear no color shoestrings, no nothing. You ain't doing, they ain't letting you do nothing.
I would have had to transfer.
Bro.
Speaking of uniform, bro, I remember when they had first implemented this shit, and when I was in elementary, I think I was in third grade, bro. I was so sick.
I was in first or second grade. I think I was in second grade, so it might have been your third grade or fourth grade year. I was in second grade. They was like, bro, uniform.
Bro, I was so sick, bro. I was like, I'm just not getting used to, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to put some clothes on.
Right, and now I gotta wear this little whack ass uniform every day.
Stop bullying and stop people. I was like, nigga, that didn't do nothing.
Right, because some folks still couldn't afford the uniforms.
And they couldn't, like I said, you say we gotta wear uniforms. What about kids' shoes? What about kids' shoes?
And you know niggas weren't going for no little uniform shoes unless they was in there like them little Catholic schools or something like that.
Exactly. So he got some old white forces on. You don't think folks don't know, okay, he might not get it. Or he might not, that's gonna stop bullying. I was like, bro, if a person wanna bully you, they gonna bully you.
Man, look, Memphis, it don't matter. You gonna learn how to fight, you gonna learn how to check, and sometimes you might have to learn how to do both.
Right.
In Memphis City School, they didn't care. You was getting flamed up.
You gonna have to take a joke. You gotta learn how to take a joke.
What? Nigga, I remember in middle school, I got baptized in the way our middle school was, you had to kind of cross the street, right?
Yeah.
So in the morning, they used to have like a little big group, and they used to be in a circle, and they kind of camouflage it. And as soon as you come up, they just form a line. And if you walk down that line, bro, everybody just be flaming your ass, bro. I went down that line one time. I was like, never again. I'm going to join y'all line. Y'all ain't finna keep flaming me up.
And then you realize, too, the checks that they used to say didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. But
yeah, middle school, they were wild. They was lame as hell.
And you just laugh just because somebody said something. You just laugh because of that.
I ain't gonna lie, high school, they got a little bit more deadly.
Yeah. You know, people you could tell some people, it's like, bro, you could be a comedian if you grow up. When you grow up, you could be a comedian because you realize some people are really that funny.
Yeah, some folks get on your ass. Like I said, I had to learn, I wasn't finna keep getting on me. I learned how to check back.
Yeah, I learned that in middle school too. We was playing, I had a Nintendo DS. I'm in the class, me and my homies, we in the class playing Mario Kart, checking each other. Playing Mario Kart and checking. Why the teacher teaching? We don't care. We did not care.
Like that's the next pastime. Like in Memphis, you can literally pass time just checking. Like y'all be sitting there for an hour checking each other. Just bullshit.
Your teacher would be wearing something stupid that day, and she trying to stop.
It's with. Oh no! Don't let it be a sub, and then they have something.
Ain't saying that no more. They gonna have to go. They gonna have to go because we gonna roast them up out of here. Especially if they come in that joint not dressed well.
What? And then trying to run some, boy, you better, if you don't get your...
Like, bro, go ahead and write that note to the teacher that say, this class was bad. Go ahead and tell her because we finna act up.
Right.
And we ain't turning no work in. So, it's like, bro.
So, like, I don't even know why folks be trying.
The sub is our free day.
Right.
So, we not even finna mess with that. But, you end up going to White Station then?
Yeah, White Station.
If you had to rank, I ask people this all the time, if you had to rank your high school years, what was your best year to like it was an I year. What was your best year to the I year?
Oh, well, I guess I definitely have to say my senior year was the best year because that was the year we ain't care. Like,
or your favorite year, whichever.
My favorite, it'll probably still be my 12th grade year was my favorite year. Cause like I said, I did what I wanted to, bro. Like I was with my folks that I've been with for 4 years. Like it was just a good vibe that whole year.
Yeah.
And then after that, ironically, would be my junior year. And then after that would be my freshman year. My freshman year was actually live. Like anybody that went to White Station that year, like that
Yeah,
year was live.
right.
And then 10th grade was probably my worst year. Everything went wrong 10th grade year.
Yeah, man. I think if I flip it, I know people on my podcast that they watched this before, they gonna know the same story. And I'm gonna give it to them again. My favorite year was freshman year. My favorite year was freshman year. It was lit from the time I stepped foot in that door to the end of that year. That thing was jumping. I can't lie. I love freshman year. Second favorite year was sophomore year. My sophomore year actually was my second favorite year. One, I still love the upperclassmen that was still there, still was cool with them. They were still live and everything like that. And that was also my first year starting varsity
Yeah.
football. So it was like all together, 10th grade year was cool. And then you got the freshmen. I knew the freshmen coming in because we went to middle school together and I was messing with them too. It was a whole bunch of things going on. So,
Yeah. Everything was just going good.
right. My third not sophomore, senior year. Senior year to me, I say this all the time. I said on my past podcast, I'm gonna say that to everybody that come on here. You ever watch a show and you know it's the final season?
Yeah.
That's how senior year was.
Yeah.
That's how senior year was. It was you don't expect no twists, no turns. You just like it's gonna have a cool ending to the end of the year. That's how
I want my diploma. I'm just ready for my diploma.
I'm not finna rock the boat too much. I'm not finna do
Yeah.
I'm finna just I'm here so I won't get fined.
What? Say it again.
That's basically what I'm doing. And then my
Oh,
second semester senior year, they gave me office assistant and study hall and all that. I was like, bro, I was just there. So my senior year was that. You can throw the whole junior year away. Junior year was just like, ugh, it was like, bro, why? Junior year was so boring. I was just like, bro, it was trash.
man, I ain't gonna lie, my junior year was straight because it was like our seniors their year, it seemed like it was like we were so close that they didn't really feel like seniors. It like felt like we was like one big class.
Mm-hmm.
So it was junior year was that why junior year was kind of just all right to me because it was like
That
we already felt like seniors then.
that's why it was reversed for me because that senior class, it was cool, but they wasn't nothing like my ninth and 10th grade, those upper class
Yeah.
I had. So it was just like it was just like, bro, we just here. Then we had to take those tests. We was taking tests and stuff. So it was just like junior,
Yeah, out on test. Yeah, I hated out on test.
junior year was just like to me, it was so yeah, I would go freshman year, sophomore year, senior year, then junior year. Yeah, that's how I would probably rank mine.
But
Um,
I will say though that my freshman year seniors was my favorite group of seniors for sure.
I think
My freshman year.
I think those are my second favorite. My favorite was my 10th grade. Those seniors was my favorite.
Yeah, they were cool too. I got a lot of cool homies I still talk to from their class. But
Yeah,
yeah, my freshman year, bro. I'm talking about going from middle school to high school, then seeing them girls. I was like, oh my goodness.
you, you
Like, and some of them was legit 18, so they was technically grown women. So I'm like, yeah, Lee.
it was so many beautiful. You see how many beautiful ones, and then the house parties. The
Yes.
house
Hey,
parties.
yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I seen you a couple of our homies end up renting out like my mama and them know this little beautician that they go to. Sometimes she used to rent out her beauty shop for parties. It's 12th grade year. Some of our homies rented her beauty shop out a couple of times. We had some lit parties in that joint.
Bruh, we had a building that was right next to Winchester Bowling, down
Yeah.
across the street from Winchester Bowling. It was a place over there we used to rent out and to have parties at. But my homies, most of the time, we had house parties. I had house parties down the street from my house. I could walk to the house party, go turn up, then walk home. We used to have stuff like that, man. Those house parties was lit. Cause I ain't go to the club and I ain't go to Club Kahula and all that.
Nah,
Club Kahula
yeah,
and Fire and
straight.
Ice and all that. I ain't go out to those places.
Yeah, I was straight on all that club stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Those house
food, like folks in Memphis already weren't acting straight at kids. You know what I'm saying? So you looking on the news and seeing they shooting up the clubs, the grown ups. I already don't want to go with no kid. They finna be fighting for no reason.
So I'm gonna go to the house party because with the house party, if folks gotta get to fighting, they gonna step outside, get to fighting, and we're gonna
Right.
get and start partying again. We're gonna go back in and just start turn the music back up,
Yep.
and we're gonna turn up about another hour, then everybody's gonna go home. But because in the house party, if you finna get a fight, we can just kick you out the house.
For sure. Like we ain't got time for that, bro. Like going on with it.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Get out the house. Just go.
Everybody know it's a whole different vibe in the house party from a club party.
Yes, it's all about vibe. The house party. As soon as you bring that vibe down, we know the party over with. As soon as the vibe come down, the party over with. So yeah, bro, it was. I love the house parties and all the events that we had growing up. It was, man, you couldn't tell us nothing growing up.
Man.
Once you get to senior year, was you looking at college?
I was thinking about it, but the only reason I was really thinking about it is because, man, I ain't gonna lie. At the time, I really grew up in the same house my whole life,
Me too.
and like I said, I started getting old. I got two younger sisters, and then my mama ended up getting married. So it's a 2-bedroom house with 5 people. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I'm ready to leave. I'm not finna just be in the house, you know what I'm saying, grown. So I was like, man, I gotta go. And then college, shit, my freshman year at college, that's when I ain't had a bed for like I was sleeping on the floor like the last 2, maybe 3 years of high school. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to college, go and give me a dorm, sleep in the bed. So yeah, that was my motivation. Go and get the fuck up out mama house, get out of Memphis for a little bit, go and see what the world got for your boy.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta get away. Sometimes you just gotta get away, bro. That love, like I said, you was sleeping on the floor, bro. Some people don't know that.
Man,
Some people
making
don't
that
know that.
pallet, man. No air mattress, nigga. My bed was other blankets.
Right. You got
Like,
you putting 3 or 4 blankets down just to be comfortable.
yes, like, yeah. So yeah, that was my motivation fresh out of high school.
Hey,
Go
bro,
on see what the world got.
and you didn't even care what size the bed was. You just like, I got my own
But
bed.
it's over with. I didn't care at all. Give me a pillow. I don't need no sheets.
Right. I know how to
Give
do
me
it, but I can sleep in a long sleeve. I can sleep
what? Come
long
on, man. I'm gonna be just like I was in high school. Put my arm in my shirt.
Yeah, and just go from there, bro.
It's over with.
I didn't like I said, I ain't had to go through none of that, but I hated sleeping in a twin bed. The twin bed was so small. Cause like, bro,
Yeah.
I outgrew it. I hated that. And when I get to college, I'm still in a twin bed my freshman year. I stayed in. So was Martin the only school you ended up choosing from?
Nah, well, okay. Well, this is a crazy story. I got suspended from high school. I forgot what I did, but I ended up getting suspended around the time that I was applying. I only applied to 2 schools, UT Martin and UT Knox.
Mm-hmm.
And on my suspension, like the day after I got suspension, that's when I got my acceptance letter from Martin.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, man, shit, I guess maybe this meant to be. So I really didn't try because I knew I wasn't going to Christian Brothers or U of M or Rhodes.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that either. I wouldn't.
Yeah, so I had to leave. So yeah, and then like I said, because of choir in middle school, our choir teacher, she went to Martin. So we used to go to some choir performances in Martin. So I was kind of familiar a little bit. I had been before. So
He was
it
like,
was just like,
it seems like something's pointing me there. So I'm gonna go.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me go on, head this direction.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, I had a list of like 4 schools I was choosing from: Martin, MTSU, Austin P, and Ole Miss. But Ole Miss got cut out very quickly. Austin P got cut out right after that, so it was down to MT and UT Martin. So I ended up with Martin because basically because Mike and Sherrod, honestly, because both of them had transferred, and my mama and dad always gave us the one transfer rule. you can leave this college if you want to, but you can only transfer to one school. Because if once you get to that other school, you stay in there. We ain't finna have you transferring to 2 or 3 different schools. It ain't finna work like that. So Sherrod went to Mississippi Valley, and he didn't like it. He ended up transferring to Martin. Mike went to Knox, didn't like it. Ended up transferring to Martin. So Mama told me go straight to Martin straight off, and if you don't like it, you can transfer. So I went to Martin, but I knew upperclassmen too, so it was kind of easy. I knew a
Yeah.
lot of people in my own grade.
So yeah, your transition was a little better because you had your brother. See, for me, when I got to Martin, like I ain't know nobody. I knew three girls. I knew three girls and R.I.P. my brother Jesse. That's all. That's all. I'm the only four people I knew when I first got there. So I was real kind of closed back a little bit my freshman year to probably about the end of the year. So yeah, it was my transition was totally different. But I was happy though, cause like I said, like I'm the type of person I like this stuff. Like I like me, I like meeting new people. Like
Right.
I ain't got no problem talking to nobody.
Ain't nothing but saying what's up.
Yeah, like it is what it is. So it was cool for me.
Yeah, but we ended up then ain't going to Martin and doing all this stuff. So it's just like, I mean, it is what it is, bro. We get to school, bro. We gotta go. So we both fresh out
Yeah.
of high school. We go to college, go to Martin, and we honestly, like I said, we get there, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, we met in the game room, or we met through, like I said, through Josh.
Man, shout out to that boy Josh.
Shout out to the boy, Big Brother Fame. Shout out to Josh.
Man,
Shout
yeah.
out to Josh right there. But yeah, me and him. So me and Thiery, we ended up meeting. It was either one or two ways. Like I said, through Josh, who was a mutual friend that we knew already, or it was in the game room that we had downstairs in our university center, where most of the kids we were playing the
Man,
game, playing.
everybody,
We playing
everybody going to the game room.
the game space or pool. That's what you was playing down there. And we was down there so much, you was skipping classes. You was skipping
Come on,
classes.
man. Like, come on, please don't have a good spade partner and a good hand going.
You
You're
missed
not
classes.
going to class that
The
day.
only way you not missing classes if you had like a test or something that day. That's the only
Right.
way.
That's the only way, bro.
But if it's just a regular class day, you was like, bro, I got 3 absences. I'm gonna use one.
Like, well, I know so many folks, hey, somebody in the class text them, hey, sign me in.
Or something. Especially if the teacher passes it around. Bro, what?
Come
Sign me
on, bro.
in. If she don't check it, she's the one to see. I was like, yes, we was there, and you told me what we had to learn. That's all we was doing. So or we was on the patio. That was the other
Oh
thing.
yeah, patios too loud, man. Look, getting them speakers, man. Them was the days, boy. Everybody just out there vibing and stuff.
It wasn't really no harsh feelings a lot. It was we just wanted everybody to have a good time.
For sure.
We just wanted everybody to have a good time. So
Yeah, yeah, we really didn't. I mean,
we had
we
our
had,
disputes. We had a couple of disputes, but for the
yeah,
most
but
part, we just wanted everybody to have a good time.
yeah, I think for the most part, while I was there, everybody had a good time. I know when I was around, I tried to make sure everybody had a good
That's why
time.
we used to buy liquor and just give folks shots. We was like, bro,
Come on, man. That's what you gotta do. Get folks drunk for no reason. You ain't got nothing else to do when you in this small town. You might well get drunk.
in the doing Greek weeks and stuff, we get there.
Oh yeah, it's over with. Come on now. They knew. Everybody knew if Alpha Week was anywhere after spring break, you better start stretching.
Right, because we drinking all week. It's a wrap. We starting Sunday night. We starting.
What? I'm still drunk from whoever Greek week was before last week. I'm starting
We
then.
get the week right after spring break. We get the week right after spring break. So everybody coming off of spring break into Alpha Week, and they get fucked up.
Or we used to call it just spring break part two.
Right, right. So I was like, don't come up here, put
Nah,
your around.
man, if you ain't ready, man, everybody done slowed out a couple times.
I slid out one time. I only got like slid out as far as throwing up and stuff one time.
Nah, I done slowed out. It been less than it definitely it's been on one hand, but it definitely was more than once.
Yeah, I only slid out one time, and that was before I even came to Martin. I was there for Alpha Week in spring 13.
Oh
Sprint
yeah,
17.
you still a baby.
Yeah, I was 17, and I was going in the morning when I was 14 and 15, so I was already up there before. But I got the drunk in Keith's in 702. Yeah, drunk in 702 in Keith's room.
Well, 702 boy,
Boy,
702 was one of them spots.
that niggas say folks be like, "That's a club." Yeah, it was Club 702. You know,
Right, Club 702. I'm talking about, hey, my freshman year, they had a set on my birthday because at the time I didn't know Alpha Week was the day after, so it was really like a Founders Day set, and it was just so happened to be on my birthday.
right?
Too live, bro.
Right. And it was to the point, like I said, I was in Keith's room and his sister, and like Quenisha, all them was there. And I'm just in there. I'm first of all, Keith, he like drinking clear. So I'm in there drinking clear.
Yeah,
So I'm in that junk drinking Amsterdam, tequila. I'm drinking 18. I'm drinking all these shit. And I'm drinking strawberries and stuff in there. I'm drinking all that too. Quenisha come in there, give me shots of fireball and stuff. And I'm drinking all this, don't know what the hell I'm doing. I walked outside, can't stand up straight. I'm tilting more drunk as there. Police pulled up, and I'm
it's
out
over
like walking
with.
drunk as there. I swing so far to one side, I knocked the cup out of my hand, spilled the whole cup. Sherrod was just like, bro, just get in the car, bro. Before the police even come over, let's just get in the car.
Hell yeah, gonna get you out of Dodge.
Right. Then I went to the skating rink, threw up, and I threw up at the skating rink. Threw up at the skating rink.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Cal. Shout out to Cal because he cleaned it up. He was cleaning it up.
Shout out to Cal, real one.
Cal.
Yeah.
So I was messed up, but that's some of the best sleep I got that night. I was knocked.
Hey, ain't that crazy though? That be some of the best sleep you get once you get towed up,
I
bro.
was
Like
knocked. And then
sleep like a baby.
Sherrod was pissed at me because he's like, bro, he was like, folks laughing. He was like, bro, they ain't laughing. They ain't laughing with you. They laughing at you and stuff like that. They're doing all that. Come to find out, Sherrod do the same thing next day. Try did the exact same thing the next day, and we missed the party because of him.
Man, see.
But he wasn't the only one to slide out. TT slid out too.
And then
TT fell asleep in his apartment. Sherrod fell asleep in the restroom. It was like, bro, Sherrod was drunk.
see that's why you gotta find out your limit. You can't get too messed up.
Well, Sherrod and them, it's Alpha Week. They don't care. They still in school, everybody in school. You're going to have fun. You're going to do what you got to do. I can't really say nothing because I did the same thing. But I learned
Man.
my limit. I started out on clear. And I used to always get headaches and stuff like that. But then
Yeah.
the first brown I really started drinking was Paul. I started drinking Paul, and I was cool. Then Sherrod brought Crown. Gus used to have Hennessy sometime. So I started drinking those. And once I realized I was taking 9, 10 shots of that stuff and waking up the next day perfectly fine, I went to Brown and never came back. No, no.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was drinking brown in high school. I had an OG homie down the street. He had just got out of jail my 11th grade year. And that man used to buy Paul all the time. He used to let me sip. But when I got to college, it seemed like everybody's first drink was Amsterdam.
Because we cheap college students.
Yeah, that probably had to be. And that Amsterdam was something. That shit was
You could
disgusting.
spend $20 and get a big bottle of Amsterdam for $20.
Yeah, niggas used to fuck that shit up all my freshman year. The freshmen behind me did the same thing. Y'all did the same thing. I don't know what the fuck it is about Amsterdam.
Because it's cheap to get, and you can supply a lot of people for it with just. And we were college students. We just wanted to have a bottle. We didn't care what the
Right.
bottle was. We just wanted to drink. And then you learn very quickly. All right, bro, we gotta stop drinking this shit.
Yeah, that shit, it's over with. I instantly got on brown and tequila after freshman year.
I hate tequila, but it's only the two. I only drink two. I only drink like two clear things, and that's really Patron. That's the only tequila I really would drink is Patron, and I'll drink Ciroc vodka. That's it.
Man, I love tequila. I'm drinking some little tequila right now.
I hate
Give
tequila.
me some of that Jose. Hey, that Jose gets you there.
I hate that. I'm drinking whiskey. I'm drinking whiskey.
Man, hey, you remember when I was telling you when I was drinking with Jeremy, passed out in hospitalities? We was drinking whiskey. We had drank a whole bottle of some Jack plus some more stuff. And boy, I was passed out. And the only reason I knew I passed out because when I woke up, Steve and DJ were laughing at me in the bathroom.
That's how I got drunk once. I was drinking with Cal before because Jeremy and them, they knew I was there. They would come pick me up from Cooper and take me over to their house. So I'm over there drinking with Cal, BJ, Jeremy. We drinking,
Dangerous.
taking shots, and we go eat
Dangerous.
Los Patales and bring that back to the house. I'm eating that. They just over there tripping. They're like, shit, you fucked up, man. I was like, man, I'm straight. They look at me like, nah, bro, you messed up.
Right, you toe up, bro.
Jeremy
And
dropped me off at Cooper.
them
I
folks
got
used to do,
and
them
we
folks used to be so slick, bro. Like, especially Jeremy and BJ. Like, anybody that didn't get to experience Jeremy and BJ, I'm sorry. But them two niggas,
they gonna have you messed up. They they
bro,
they train you to drink like fish.
you're going to have a very memorable life, a very memorable night with them.
Oh
Like,
yeah, all the time.
it's over with. Like, you can depend on throwing up. I ain't going to lie to you.
Jeremy dropped me off at the house. Back at Cooper. I get down to Cooper. I go to my bed. I'm talking about, and I fall asleep quick. Within 10, 15 minutes, I'm knocked. I put my phone on the charger and went to sleep. I was full too. I was
And
like,
I'm trying to see, like, and then they be ready for it the very next day to do the same shit. I'm like, damn, what's going on with y'all? Y'all must be machines or something.
they did train a nigga to do that because after a while, once they start leaving, we start doing. We were doing the same thing. We drinking on the
Yeah,
Tuesday. Got class Wednesday, but we drinking on the Tuesday.
man, that shit was horrible at first, boy.
Right. It was crazy. We just kept drinking. We didn't care. We didn't stop. And you didn't want to be like no punk.
Oh, no, you know what? That's gonna be the first thing they say. Oh, you being a little bitch or your pussy wet.
I put that on Snapchat so many times. It is Alpha Week, and if you slow out, you gonna hear somebody say your pussy week. Me personally, your pussy week, and I'm gonna be like, don't be that one that hears that.
No, bro, it's over with.
That, folks.
You gotta drink, bro. If a nigga challenge you, it's like, bro, it's like a fight, bro. If a nigga challenge you, you gotta go on fight, man.
You take one shot, because if you can take one shot, we good. If you can take one shot, I'll be like, at least you took one with me.
It depends on who's with. Like I said, if you with Jeremy, BJ, or Trey Day and them,
No,
it ain't just gonna be no one shot.
you finishing bottles. But with certain people, and I know they didn't drink a lot, I was like, nah, bro, 1 or 2 shots with me and you good, bro. You ain't got to drink no more because I know what this finna go. But pulling up on y'all or pulling up on Gus and them and stuff like that, it's 4, 5, 6 shots in. We ain't stopping.
Oh, bro. Like you pull up on us, bro. Like however many shots we done already took, that's how many you gotta catch up on off rip.
Right.
We done took 4 shots. You walk in, hey, you got 4 shots to take, my guy.
Right. And you be thinking niggas be playing. Like, nah, we ain't playing.
No, you gotta go and take 4 shots. Man, I done stopped playing the game on these. Like, hold on, bro. He ain't took his shot. We can't go further until he take his shot.
Pass my shot to me. They passing shots and stuff. He was like, nah, bro, take this shot and go ahead and knock this out. I was like, bro, I got 4. All right, bro, go ahead. And then we used to have double shots. I got 4. Pour me up 2 double shots. I'm going to go ahead and take them and I'll call back up.
Ooh.
And
And then
a couple of times, I think it was with BJ Jeremy and them. We was behind. No, I think that was the night I went to Los Patales with Jeremy and them. And they was like, bro, you like 6 shots behind. I think I filled up like 3 double shots. And that was like tequila. I think it was like Jose or something. It was something 1800. It was something we were drinking. He was like, nah, bro, you got you 6 shots behind. I pulled up 3 of those double joints. I was just like,
you're right. Start sweating a little bit. Like, you just get hot in here?
yeah, it get warm, bro.
Yeah, y'all ain't hot?
Jeremy might have been one of the first dudes I smoked with up there. It was a lot of stuff going on down there when I was up there with Jeremy. So it was just
Boy, we got to find him, man.
yeah, man. All prayers up that everything good with the man. All prayers up for that. But Jeremy, he, like I said, he find himself, and as long as he happy, I'm good. He could be wherever he want to be. But I think
For sure.
somebody keeping in touch with him. Somebody keeping in touch with him. So
For sure. I had talked to Nick not too long ago, about a couple weeks ago.
we talking Nick now in this fantasy football league because he in the one with the Alps too. So we over there talking to him. It's him, D Chap, T Hurst, all of us in that junk. So
Yeah, my boy done got hitched. Shout out to T. Hurst.
hitched. The boy got a wife.
That was
I'm
something.
proud of all these boys out here, bro. We doing what we got to do out here. You got to be a grown man after a while.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, bro.
For
We get
sure.
there,
Can't
we
be.
having fun, we chilling. So yeah, y'all figured out how me and him met, and y'all see how the amount of turn ups we have had together, throwing sets in the reserves and throwing
Man.
sets in Funville and kicking.
Woo! Funville, boy.
Had some times together. We done had some real times together.
Some funny times, man.
And this before we both crossed. Some of this
A
was
lot, a lot of this stuff
uh,
kind of was
this
before
was
we crossed.
before we crossed Alpha. It was like, bro, we done had some turn ups before we even crossed. I remember when Sky and them was staying there before Rick and them was. When Skylar and them was staying there.
Yeah.
So
Dang, boy.
yeah,
You bringing me back now, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
on them couches.
Did you go to one of them last damn near naked parties? I think that was your freshman year.
I went to I didn't go. I went to because the DNN was on the same night the Noops had their little ball jump, and I went to the Noops jump. I went to the Noops ball jump, and I ain't gonna lie, the Noops jump was still fun. Even though everybody was at DNN, the Noops jump was still fun.
Man,
Because
I remember DNN because that when I got up with Trent. That one I had turned up with them, man.
yeah, and that's how I introduced Trent to a lot of people that they know because I met Trent as a freshman, and then I introduced him to Gus. And after I introduced him to Gus, that's when I was going places with him. And then two, he started DJing with Shy. He started DJing with Shy.
Yeah.
So that's how he got to meet people too. And then when y'all started graduating stuff, that's why I started throwing sets. And Trent was able to DJ because we basically did what y'all did. We just did it for us because instead of Chi-Town DJing, Trent DJing. Instead of
Yeah.
y'all throwing the set, I'm throwing the set. So we doing the same thing, but we doing it for our crowd now.
That's
So
what and that's how you supposed to do it, man. Folks set the example, and you just take the good of it and keep going, bro. That's how we gotta treat. That's how we gotta do everybody, not just in college, but we gotta take that mindset in the world too.
right, bro, pass stuff down, bro. It's okay to share information. It's cool to share knowledge.
Man, yeah, that's the most gangster thing you can do is pass on the knowledge.
That's what
Don't give me $1 million. Tell me how to make $1 million.
that's what an OG supposed to do. If you want to be 100, an OG is always teaching somebody something. That's what
Come
an
on,
OG
man.
does.
Cause you never too old to learn anything. So as long if you never too old to learn, then that means you never too old to teach.
Right. So bro, just pass it down. Some things you gotta know and some things you gotta do. But unless somebody tell you, you gotta out there finding it out on your own. That's how you make all those mistakes. Man, OG come back to you, hey little bro, this ain't what it is, man.
Right.
I'll tell you right now, this is what you need to do. If you doing what you want to do now, you're gonna end up like me. And I've been in and out of jail for a couple of times, so you don't want to do that. This is what you need to do. And if you need some help, let me know. I got some people in some good places.
But
This
see, that's the part what a lot of folks don't get to get though. Like,
yeah.
cause as a young nigga, like your mind just like you don't want nobody preaching to you, but when you extend your hand and you show that you actually help, that make a difference. Versus me just preaching you, I'm gonna show you or I'm gonna help you. That's what we gotta do a better job of, especially in our community.
Facts. That's why the boys in the hood scene with Lawrence Fishburne,
Yeah,
that scene is so relevant that people don't understand some people just don't understand what he was doing. Like, bruh, he teaching young brother out there what they doing. And you had the older cat come over there. He's like, nah, it's these little kids. They killing each other, doing all this, doing all that. He was like, he was an older guy, so he sees it from this way. But
right.
Lawrence Fishburne saw it this way. And he was teaching to the young kids. That's what you're supposed to do. You got to think, young brother, about your future. Why you think there's
Right.
always a liquor store on every corner in the hood? Why
Come
you
on, man.
do that? Why you think it's a gun store in the hood? Why you think it's stuff like that? Because they want us to supply and kill ourselves, then come in, clear it out, raise the property value so we can't stay there no more, and we got to
Right.
move out. Man,
Gentrify. They trying to gentrify.
gentrification is real. That's what I'm saying. And he spoke it. And I was like, that scene is relevant to this day.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how so much stuff in movies and music is still so relevant today, bro. Like
Right.
it's really kind of scary. Like we
Spike
still
Lee,
going through these same problems.
Spike Lee and them taught us so much stuff in they move. If you pay attention to the message, the movie is good, but it's a message in everything that they do. They, like
Yeah,
I said, when we say black, um, black movies, like I said, classic movies, a lot of them they have action and stuff in there, but a lot of them have hidden messages in there. What's name? Set It Off had a couple messages in there. Uh,
yeah,
Boys in the Hood, folks talking about what's the name? Higher Learning. It was like, bro,
for sure. Highlander had a whole bunch of lessons in that.
bruh, Do the Right Thing. What Radio Raheem and them, bruh. It's like, bruh, like racism in New York. It's like, bruh, New York is one of the most diverse places in the world, and you still got
Right,
racism inside of racism in the hood.
right. Come on, bro.
It's so much that these movies teach us that we don't pay attention to until we get older because we see it at a different view once you older.
For sure. And
So
we got to do another thing. We got to do a better job of is teaching our history, because they not gonna teach us our history in school.
because they teaching us bull history in school, they teaching us some bull. I'm
So
tired of
like
hearing about Christopher Columbus. Forget Christopher Columbus. Bro didn't do nothing.
at all, bro. Like he took land from people that was already here.
Right. And he discovered it. That's like me walking into your house and saying, this is my house. I ain't paid a bill. I ain't did nothing, but this is my house.
Right. Walk in your trap, take over your trap. That's what he did.
That's all he did. And then they wrote lies about it. They met with the pilgrims, had Thanksgiving, had turkey. It's like, bro, didn't none of that happen.
Now, hey, and you know what? That bring up a good point. I don't forget where I heard this from, but it was like history is only told by the people who won.
Who made the history. Like Christopher Columbus had a good hand in saying, I discovered America. He wasn't the only
Right.
person that said
So
that.
he can say it went down however way he wanted to say, because
They could
you know
say
what I'm
the
saying.
Europeans, oh no, we came over there, we gave them blankets and clothes and we gave them all of this stuff. But they didn't tell the people that the clothes had smallpox in it. They ain't tell nobody that part. They ain't tell nobody they was giving us smallpox over here. They ain't tell nobody, giving
None of it.
they got a rude awakening when they was over here raping these women and these women had syphilis. And and they took that syphilis back over to Europe and they wondering why they face scaling up and falling off and stuff like that because the natives built immune system for that. They knew how to fight it off. You don't know how to fight it off.
Right. And that's what you get, man. Like,
Now you going in there and having sex with your wife, and now she got it, and now all y'all messed up over there. So you get what you sow, and you gave us
man,
smallpox, we gave y'all syphilis, and now everybody's messed up. So
right.
what you gonna do?
It's crazy how stuff work, man.
So we even when we get out here in a little bit, but we talked about we pledged and we came through. Did you research other stuff before you became an alpha?
I didn't research nothing. I didn't research nothing, but I knew in elementary I kind of wanted to be a Q, because if you grew up in Memphis, like
And that's
you really you really only heard about Qs and Kappas for the most part. And
NSI prep
then
was the crazy thing in high school. NSI prep, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I really didn't know nothing about Alpha until I got to college, and I ended up meeting Ray and Ann and TT. Them was like the first three Alphas I met.
Ray gonna put on a good show for you.
Oh, for sure,
Ray gonna
for sure. He gonna sell you the drink.
yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna say dream. Ray gonna be the Ray gonna be the
Yeah,
you know,
and yeah. Ain't gonna sell you the dream. Ray the marketing genius.
and TT gonna tell you to turn upside. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
we do.
So
But TT, I give TT credit. TT wasn't just turn up. He was business. He was turn up. He was school. He was a father. He worked. He did everything. TT was
yeah, the folks don't know that about that, man. He was always a hard working, grinding dude, bro.
master. He was turning up all week, but he got his grades. He's a father and he working. And
Yeah.
that's why folks was like, bro, you can't complain about nothing. TT out here doing 5 different things at once and still have time.
Yeah, you gotta, man, people like that, you gotta salute and man, look up to.
PT was the goat, bro. He was one of the goats, man.
For
He,
sure, for sure.
he was one of them goats, bro. But
But yeah, I ain't really researched nothing else. I kind of like what it really was the only thing I was battling was if I ever wanted to do it or not.
hmm
Like if I wanted to do it, I know what I want to do. Is just do I want to do it? So that's all that was.
yeah, yeah, man. Then you, like I said, you get the call and then stuff happens, and then we go, hey, next thing you know, 2015, you got probating, and
Yeah,
you the first one people see coming off the.
yeah.
So
That was man. That
pro
was the best feeling in the world taking that mask off.
because you feel such a relief. You just feel like, bro, it's I'm done with this.
Yes.
You just get a relief, bro. You just feel really good about stuff out here, and we just want to, you just want to keep going. And then I follow you guys up the year after that. I follow right up
Yeah.
behind y'all, and like I said, having that probate and taking that mask off, you'd be like, bro,
Man, that was I ain't gonna lie, it was a good decision though, man, because that whole situation helped open my eyes to a lot of different things about the world too. And
mm-hmm.
I still take a lot of them lessons with me
Oh,
every day.
poems we learned, them poems is real.
Yeah, them poems is real, man. Like if you actually just take the time, like the more you repeat it to yourself and actually listen to what you're saying, like
Don't quit and test of a man. Those two things is real.
yeah, man, they'll do something to you if you let them, man.
Right, man. You find that one sentence, one or two sentences, and you be like, bro, just say this line because this is what you're going through right now, and you just gotta push through. But each poem it was something different, man, and we enjoyed it all, bro. To that, after we crossed into the road trips to Austin P, to Murray, to Lane,
Man, all that.
we done went to a lot of places, man. Seen people probates. Even to me, me and Jason brought in a line. So it was a lot.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to my LBJ, J Smooth, man.
Smooth, bro. But it was like because me and him discussed that before we voted on if we was gonna have a line or not. Me and him looked at each other like, all right, bro, we're gonna because Cam and them just got done running the line with Tristan and them. So Cam and them
Yeah,
got done. So it was like Cam and Emilio not gonna do it. Cam graduated too, and we knew Emilio wasn't gonna do it again. And then none of the new boys, we knew they couldn't really do it yet. So it was like, I stuck with my line and Jason. Really, it was my line of Jason. So I was like, I told Jason, I was like, hey, bro, you my road dog. So if we do this, I'll run it with you. If you run it with me, he was like, bro, I'm good. We could go do this. So we was in the meeting. We said that. Vote was like, yeah, bro, y'all good, bro. Y'all could do it. And bro, it was good for us just as well as good for Devin and Ham and them. It was good for them too, just like it was good for us because we had to prove not only to ourselves, but we had to prove to the chapter too that we could do it. Because me and
yeah,
Justin was known for being laid back and chilling alphas. So we had to prove to them, just like we proved to ourselves, we can do this. We can get these boys right. We can do
yeah, for sure, man. Like I was up for the challenge. I did a pretty good job with them too, man. I like them folks, man. They was cool. They was some cool young dudes.
it. Bro, we done looked at this and we just like, bro, do what you know, and everything will be all right. So we did
For
what
sure, like this, and hey, this folks try to do stuff out they lane. That where they trip up and mess up at.
we nowadays. Like, bro, you do what you know and ask if you don't.
Yeah,
Somebody will tell you if you don't know what you're doing. Somebody can tell you what's
for
going
sure.
you need to do, and you take the information, you form it to them, and you make it work. That's all you do.
Yeah, don't be too prideful, man.
Yeah, bro. Pride is a mug. Pride will have you out here looking stupid
Stupid.
and sad because you too prideful to ask somebody something.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious, bro. Yeah, it ain't that serious, bro. It's okay to ask for help. Trust me, I ask for help all the time. It's okay.
So ain't nothing wrong with it.
Then when we get out, then you graduate before I did. You graduate 2017, then
16.
you graduate 16. Okay, you graduate the semester after I crossed. Spring or fall 16?
It was spring.
Okay.
Spring 16, yeah.
Okay, I crossed
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, because it was me, it was like 6 of us that graduated. Me, Dennis,
See,
Dancing Dude, DJ, Torian, all that graduated.
see hers too. Did all y'all get out that year?
It was T Harris. Okay, it was me, it was 3 aces. It was me, Sticky, Dancing Dude,
Mm.
Dennis, BJ, and Torian. I know for sure. I don't know if
I
I
think T
don't
Hurst was
know if
fall then. I think T Hurst was fall 16.
yeah, I think T Hurst was right after next
Spring
semester.
17 was just it was TC, it was Trey Day, and it was Cam. That was all that graduated spring. So yeah, it was fall 16 for. I think T Hurst was the only one that graduated fall 16 too. He,
Yeah, he was one of the only few ones. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
he probably was.
yeah. So yeah, we do that, and then 2 years later, I'm out in 2018. We get out, and then once you get closer to the end, you start reflecting even more. You was like, bro, we've been here a while, and we've done some crazy stuff over these 4 or 5 years I've been in school. We done some crazy stuff.
Man,
And
yeah.
I came into college and told I was like, bro, I ain't gonna never get out of here. I used to say, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna never get out of here. I ain't gonna never get out of college. I ain't gonna never do that. And then I blinked a couple of times and it was like, shit, you got 32 hours left. I was like, what? Hold on. I got what?
Man, before you know it,
You got 32. It's like, bro, you got 2 semesters left. It's like, bro, what am I doing?
right? Like before you know it, bro. Like it sneak up on you real quick.
Bro, yes, it does. And you just gotta be like, bro, that you can't stop it now. You gotta keep going.
For
So
sure, for sure.
as y'all can see, y'all heard his stories, y'all heard my stories, and you look at us now. We are educated black men from Memphis that folks talk
Yeah.
bad about all the time. And you heard him. He from Orange Mound. I'm from South Memphis. I grew up in East Memphis, but I'm from South Memphis. He from Orange Mound. This is what, hey man, everybody can't make it out, but be
Hey
thankful that you
man,
one of the ones that did make it out.
for sure, for sure.
So now we both got these degrees, and we doing what we got to do just to survive out here. It's already war on us because we black. So now we got to find other ways to not be targets.
For sure.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy, man. But like always, bro, I want to thank my guest Thiery for hopping
Yeah.
on the call with me today. Man, I really do.
So shout out to you, man. Like I told you earlier, man, I'm proud of you, bro. Keep doing what you doing, man.
Bro, it's all love, bro. I'm just glad you even hit me up and was like, bro, I'll do this with you. Ah, man, bro, that means a lot to me, man. And,
For sure,
and
for
I just,
sure. Just keep grinding, man. Keep working.
bro, we got to do it out here, man. No, nobody else gonna do it. We got to do it, bro. It's too much money to be made out here, and there's too many people hating on your and praying on your downfall. So you know you
Yeah.
got to bounce back, man. You know you got to put
Gotta uplift each other, man.
positive vibes all. Like I said, 2020 been a terrible year for a lot of people.
Crazy year, bro.
But man, we just gotta keep putting positive love and vibes out there, so people can feel like, okay, bro, it might be tough, but we can make it through.
For sure, for sure.
Hey
Yeah,
man, you
yeah.
got anything you want to tell the people? Anything you want to plug in that you got
Uh,
right now? Anything like that?
man. Right now we about to get ready. We about to get ready to relaunch the edibles uppies. So be looking out for that. About to get back on them. And man, I just got some little stuff in the works, man. You know, got to move according to COVID. But you know, I got some little stuff in the work, man. Y'all gonna be hearing about me soon.
Hey man, it is what it is. You gotta understand it's gonna be. Hey man, when my bro come out here and shake the world, y'all just be right there waiting on him, like I will, man. Yeah, bro. Talk to you. It's always all love every time.
Always love, man.
Whenever we got to do it. If you want people to follow your socials, just text me your socials, and I'll add it to the end of the video, and I can put them in there. You want people to follow you or follow your pages and stuff like that, just hit me up, and I'm gonna put it on the end of this video. This video gonna probably come out. Your video is probably gonna come out in October, so your video
Okay.
is gonna be coming out in October. So I'm gonna do
Yeah.
some editing and stuff and get some stuff jumping. But bro, I really do appreciate you coming on and talking to me
For
today.
sure.
It was
Love, man.
always love.
Oh yeah, we gotta shout out our homies real quick. I know they'll be mad if I ain't shout them out. Shout out to my brother Rick, Live Air Rob,
Live
DJ DJ Gnarly, Yo. Shout out to my boys.
All,
Philip, shout out to my
y'all, bro,
boys.
all love. Hopefully, I can
Yeah.
get them on and talk to me too. I should be able to get them on and just have some good times. I got Trey Day and them coming soon.
Yeah, shout out to Trey Day, my brother, Trey Day.
I got all them coming soon. So we gonna have some fun coming up, and we just gonna have fun just talking about the good old times, bro. But
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I said, bro, I really appreciate you coming on. And
All
this is
right.
another episode of I'm Just Reminiscing, my podcast featuring my guest today. Shout out to my boy Thiery for coming
Yeah.
and talking, and we just reliving them good times that we had growing up. I really appreciate him coming on. As y'all know, just check out my podcast. It's going to be on streaming services as well, Spotify, Google Play. I'm putting it out on all of that. So if you don't see the YouTube video, you can just pop it in and listen in at any time. I really do appreciate that. Once again, I'm gonna have them come back. I'm gonna try to get my virtual game night started. Let them come on play game night with us a couple of times. Hey, it's some stuff in the works coming. Trust me, I got original
For
stuff coming all
sure.
the time. So we working out here. But once again, I appreciate you, bro. All you guys that checked out my content, please continue to watch the podcast. And like always, bro, we're going to sign off. I'm going to see you guys again next week. You feel me?